and how we change that violence for this transformation project. The history by this community started around to 1960s. On the 60s, around to here, we had nothing. Was green places, was like jungles. On the 60s, 12 families from different parts of Colombia, they found this place and they started building houses. But they don't got permits by the government. And here in Colombia, building houses on clean zones, it's illegal. And I think everywhere. And for the government, we were illegal people here. For a long time, we had no electricity, no water, and the police and army don't support here. But that families got more families and building more and more houses. Between 1960s and 1970s, that people around to here, they built 5,000 houses. With that 5,000 houses, they create two neighborhoods here. The first neighborhood built on Community 13 history, we call Salty Town. Because on that place, we found salt of the mines for that salty neighborhood. The second one neighborhood built here, it's my neighborhood. We call Independent. The independent name is because everything we have around here was for ourselves. For that we call independent. When we built that two neighborhoods around to Medellin City, we had 12 communities or 12 districts. Then the government saw these people here and for that called us community number 13. For that the name. But right now around to Medellin City, we are 16 communities. But this is the most popular because a couple years ago was one of the more dangerous places around to Medellin City. The violence started here around to 1980s. On the 80s, started to come in here illegal groups from Colombia. That's illegal groups we call guerrillas. They were three bigger groups. Were named FARC or Revolutionary Army from Colombia. We have ELN, the Liberal Army National, and paramilitaries. These groups, they fight the war because they have different political governments. FARC and ELN, they are the left politician part of Colombia. These groups, they are like liberals. And the paramilitaries, they are the right side. But when that group came here, they were like heroes for us because they saw the government don't support here. And they started coming here with some food, some water, and they have machine guns. And they saw here we have police and army. And they start to be the security staff for this community. When they saw the community start to feeling safe with them here, they start to take in the higher parts. On the higher parts, they start to put in snipers, M16s, Gaulics, and AK-47s. On the corner where we started to work, on the main street, that group start to take in taxis or buses. With that transport, they start to build in roads. For the police coming here on cars, the only option were walking. And when they saw the police walking around to here, they start to shooting and killing. Around to here, that group start to recruiting young guys. For them recruiting young guys, they need challenge or initiation. The initiation were the guerrillas groups. They take in random person around to here, attack your hand in your knee. Can with that person, for example, here they put that person here, and then they come in with young guys. Young guys between 10 or 15 years old. Take one guy, grab machine gun, and say, kill that person. If he kills that person, that group's will kill him. If he doesn't, that group's will kill both. And they killing people here until 1995. On the 1995, the Colombian army started doing military operations here. Between 1995 and 2002, the Colombian army did 24 military operations. But just two operations, they were stronger ones. That operations were on 2002. Were named Mariscal Operation or Marshall Operation and Orion Operation. Alright. Mariscal Operation made on May 21st, 2002. That operation lasts 12 hours to continue shooting. On that operation, the Colombian army came here with 1,000 special soldiers and a military tank. Can you imagine military tank around here? So on that operation, the government went in the down part, the guerrillas on the top, and the civilians. We were on the middle. On that operation, on 12 hours, we lose 10 innocent people. There were 7 adults and 3 children. For that innocent people, 1 week after that operation, the community they started working on the streets with white gloves, white flags. When we say to government and guerrillas, stop. We don't want to lose more innocent people. The government and guerrillas, they understood for a few months. But then, on October 16, 2002, the government started doing one operation. That operation was called Orion. Orion operation lasted 3 days and 2 nights to continue shooting. On that operation, Colombian Army works together American Army. On that operation, the Colombian Army came here with around 2,000 special soldiers, 2 military tanks, and the American Army supported that operation with 2 Black Hawks helicopters. That operation was like war, it was crazy. On that operation, the government history was, they say here on that operation they killed around 2,000 guerrillas. And they say they captured 370 guerrillas around here. But that history, it's like, the real history was when the Black Ops helicopters started flying around here. Thousands guerrillas, they escaped. All those guerrillas started taking civilians' houses like shields. The government on the down part started watching guerrillas everywhere. And they started shooting everywhere, everyone. After the operation, the government started going on the civilians' houses. And the government come here, they killed 1, 2 guerrillas once. That was good. But for that way, they saw they killed 4, 5, 6 civilians. The government know it. For they killed that civilians, they must pay pensions for the families by that people. Each one pension, the cost was 18 million Colombian pesos, like around 70, 80,000 dollars. Was a lot of money. And you know the governments don't like to lose money. For that, they start to taking that bodies, change your clothes, put guerrillas uniforms, and start to call them guerrillas. Here in Colombia, that we call false positive. And the rest of the bodies, the government take that bodies, and that bodies disappears. And it's still right now, 20 years after that operation, 21 is coming, because it was October 16, 2002. And it's still right now, we are looking for that bodies. Every October 16th, the community, we go on the streets with white cloths, with some cartons, with the names and the photos by the people we lose of that operation. When we say to government and guerrillas groups, what happened with that people? Where they are? But they say they don't know what happened with that people. Thanks God, on 2002 we started living on peace. But that peace was for short time. It was until 2005. On 2005, around here, started gangsters groups. That gangsters start to fight for the neighborhoods by this community. And they start something they call invisible borders. Invisible borders, it's if you live in that neighborhood, you cannot cross here on my neighborhood. Because we have different gangster groups. And all the time they fight for territory and drug business. If you live there and you cross here, for these guys you are enemies. Because they know when you live there. And they mean,